galaxy, the Milky Way. Estes.
And for nearly every star we look at, we find planets. Based on data from the Kepler Space Telescope,
there could be as many as 40 billion Earth-sized planets orbiting in the habitable zone of their stars, just in our galaxy alone.
And our galaxy is just one of 2 trillion galaxies we can observe. The numbers are staggering.
The universe should be absolutely teeming with life. It should be a cosmic metropolis. Behold the cacophony.
And yet, we hear nothing. A profound, deafening, great silence.
And asked a simple, 4-word question that has haunted us ever since. Where is everybody?
This is the story of the Fermi Paradox. Act 1. The math that says, we are not alone.
The math is simple, and it's devastating. You don't need a supercomputer, you just need logic. Think of it like this.
First, you start with the number of stars in our galaxy. Billions. Then, you ask
What fraction of those planets are in the habitable zone? Not too hot, not too cold, where liquid water can exist? From that group, what fraction actually develops life? Let's be incredibly pessimistic and say, only 1 in 1,000.
From that group, what fraction develops intelligent life? Again, let's say only 1 in 1,000.
And from that group, what fraction develops technology we could detect, like radio signals?
Even if you run these numbers with the most pessimistic, conservative estimates imaginable, the math still screams one answer. Our galaxy should be home to at least 1,000 active, intelligent, technological civilizations right now. And that's not even the scariest part. Our solar system is young. Billions of other Earth-like planets are billions of years older than ours.
If even one of those civilizations started expanding at a tiny fraction of the speed of light,
they should have been able to colonize the entire Milky Way in about 10 million years. A cosmic eye blink.
They should be everywhere.
Act 2. The deafening silence.
So, we started looking. We pointed our radio telescopes at the stars, running projects like SETI.
We listened for their radio, their television, their cosmic internet. We scanned for megastructures.
giant power stations built around stars, something a super civilization would surely build. The result? Nothing.
Not a whisper. Not a hello. Not a single anomalous beep.
It says they don't exist.
What is the answer to the Great Silence?
Act 3, Solution 1, to white. They ARE here, or...
This Helen group proposes that aliens exist, but we just can't see them. The first and most famous idea is the zoo hypothesis.
They are so advanced that they can hide themselves perfectly.
Or perhaps they are too advanced. They are here, but we are simply too primitive to perceive them.
As the sci-fi author Arthur C. Clarke said, any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic.
A colony of ants on an anthill doesn't understand the 10-lane superhighway built next to it. They can't comprehend what it is, or why it's there. We might be those ants, and the aliens are the highway. Or maybe they were here. The ancient aliens hypothesis. They visited Earth thousands, even millions of years ago.
And then they left, for reasons we'll never know. All that's left are ambiguous myths and crumbling monuments.
Solution 2.
This is perhaps the simplest and most arrogant solution. This theory argues that our math is wrong. Not the math of planets, but the math of life.
Maybe, just or maybe the jump from a smart animal, like a dolphin or a chimpanzee, to a so unbelievably lucky that we are the only ones in this entire galaxy to have ever made it. In this scenario, we are not just special, we are the first. And we are utterly alone. Act 5. The darkest answer. The great filter. But there is a third solution.
This theory states that there is something, some barrier, some challenge, some cosmic law that...
It's a filter that life must pass through, and it's incredibly difficult. The universe is silent because...
Scenario A, the filter is behind us. This is the hopeful scenario. The great filter was the origin of life itself.
Or the jump to complex cells. We won the cosmic lottery. The universe is silent because we are the only ones who survived the filter. But then there is scenario B. The filter is in front of us.
This is the most terrifying answer of all. This scenario argues that life is common.
But there is a filter, a final boss that all technological civilizations encounter, and none of them survive. What could it be? The moment they discover nuclear power, they annihilate themselves in war. The moment they invent advanced artificial intelligence, it surpasses and destroys them.
The moment they unlock the secrets of their own planet's climate, they are unable to stop themselves from burning it to the ground. In this scenario, the Great Silence is not a mystery. It's a warning. It is the sound of a cosmic graveyard.
The silence is the sound of all the other civilizations that reach the exact same point we are at right now.
The Fermi Paradox is more than a cosmic riddle. It's a mirror. The silence of...
Are we the first, the only, and the impossibly lucky? Or are we just the...
The Great Silence gives us a new perspective. It makes our nuclear arsenals, our planetary climate crisis.
The question is no longer just, where is everybody? The question is, will we make it?